In this video, we're going to discuss the built-in 1 rep max calculator. The reason we built this in is to make it really easy to help you get a standardized measure for someone when they're performing rep testing. So for instance, when we look at the app in this example, we're performing a single leg extension. And so it's often hard to compare one leg to another, especially over time if you're using different weights and you're getting different repetitions. So being able to standardize and reference something to 1 repetition of maximum means we can actually have a direct point that we can compare over time. So for instance, if I had someone sitting on a leg extension machine now and they could perform 10 reps on the left leg and 12 on the right, and they were moving 50 kilos, what the calculator will do will then provide a value which would be hypothetically what someone could lift for 1 repetition maximum, meaning they couldn't lift any more or perform any more repetitions with that particular weight. So in this case, when we put those calculations in, the calculator does its work for us, which is quite nice, and it says that we're able to do 66.7 kilos on the left and 70 kilos on the right. So we can obviously see that track there over time versus previous sessions, and we get a really nice direct comparison to that. So previously we may have used a slightly lighter weight and perform some more reps, but it really allows us to compare apples with apples when we're talking about that sort of 1 rep max data point there. So as you can see on the asymmetry percentage graph, there's only 4.7% difference between sides on that 1 rep maximum. So again, it makes it really easy for us to compare between legs, which often isn't the case if we're performing, say, 6 repetitions on one side and 12 on the other. There's often looks like there's a big difference. When we then start to extrapolate out to the 1 rep max, in certain cases with different weights, it actually may not be that big a difference at all, and may not be significantly meaningful for that individual. In the bottom box, we get the direct comparison of obviously the 1 rep maximum there, but we also get the little indicator bar below to show the change since the last session. So again, you can really quickly and easily get a direct comparison, not only between legs, but towards the last session, both in a percentage and in a nice visualization of the graph over time. So I highly recommend you use this test when you perform any machine-based testing or when you're using any rep testing, particularly with external weight. It's a really useful metric to be able to provide you more accurate and reliable data.